What's going on, gents? Welcome back to the channel. Now today I wanted to discuss the importance of not becoming a self-improvement weirdo. Now look, I've got to be honest with you. There was a time during my self-improvement journey where I was a bit of a self-improvement weirdo. You know, everything and anything I did was about self-improvement and me and improving and leveling up. And it got to the stage where it was just a little bit weird. It was just a little bit too much, and it was impacting areas of my life. So look, I want to pass on the message today and guide you towards some things that you shouldn't do, with the hope that you don't fall into those bad habits and you keep self-improving, but in a healthy way, in a consistent and healthy way. So look, the mistake I made, guys, on my self-development journey was taking myself a little bit too seriously. Now I know taking yourself seriously is not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing that I think a lot more people should do. But when you go too far, you can kind of take the fun out of life. You can kind of take the fun and surprise of doing random silly things that often happen in life out of life. Like, there were moments where I would just be doing activities and doing tasks without really knowing or understanding or liking the reason behind why I was doing them. You know, I'd do my reading, I would do my journaling, I'd do my meditation, I would do my, I don't know, go to the gym or something like that. And it would just be that I was doing those things, but without the real love or umph for it. And if anybody asked me to break that chain of events, or anybody asked me to do anything that would take me out of that pattern as such, I would get really agitated, and I would, you know, turn down friends and say, no, I can't meet because I've got to do my 17 pages of reading, and then I've got to do my journaling, and I would describe to them all the things I've got to do without the awareness that I'm probably sounding like a bit of a weirdo, you know? That's the main thing, guys. Like, of course, self-improvement and all these positive habits that you are doing are going to put you in a better position. They're going to make you more skilled, they're going to make you more intelligent, and ultimately one day, because you've gained those competencies, you're going to have some opportunities come your way. But try not to forget the main purpose of life, which is enjoying it with the people that we love and care about, right? Or one of the main purposes. Don't just become this self-improvement weirdo whereby everything and anything you do is about you and your progress and your results and your grind, because you're going to alienate people. You're going to push people away, and you might not mean to do it. It might not be your intention. But trust me, guys, as somebody who was there, who turned away friends because I've got to complete this activity before I do anything else, and I can't reshuffle things because if I do that, then I miss out on this habit and that habit. And they're just on the other end of the phone saying, okay, mate, don't worry, I'll catch you some other time. And they put down the phone and they think, what a weirdo. You know, I love him. He's doing a great job of whatever he's doing, but Jesus, have some flexibility, man. And I mean, that's what I needed. And eventually that message came to me, and I'm grateful that it did. But I don't want you guys to fall into this trap. As I said, look, some of the stuff you're doing is next level. There's not a lot of people engaging in self-development the way that you are. There's not a lot of people putting in the extra yards the way that you are. Self-improvement in general is tough, but don't make it so tough on yourself by becoming absolutely rigid in anything and everything that you do. Don't allow personal development to make you grim. Jim Rohn often talks about the importance of getting serious about your goals and getting serious about your success. But don't be grim. Don't be this guy who is just stone cold, hard face all the time, who never smiles, who never relaxes, who never does anything spontaneous. Because trust me, guys, when you've got your wife one day, or a serious relationship with a woman that you love one day, she's going to want to see you fun and relaxed. You know, as much as it might be impressive to her that you're a serious guy, you work very hard, there's times when you're going to be sat at home and you're going to be having a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or maybe even a glass of wine together, and you're going to need to unwind. But if you keep going about this kind of mega serious mission every single day of your life with anything and everything that you do, overly, too far, you're going to develop the habit of being this really overly serious guy. And of course, as I said, being serious is important, but don't become grim. You know, as Jim Rohn said, don't become grim. Nobody wants to be around the grim guy who is just taking things too seriously. You can never tell a joke around him. He's a horrible guy to be around. You know, you can't tell jokes around him. He's too serious. You know, don't tell jokes. Jokes are a negative ROI. Shut up, man. Come on. So look, keep doing what you're doing, man. Work hard, take yourself seriously, just not too seriously. And don't become so rigid in your personal development schedule that you are pushing away friends and pushing away opportunities to go and have fun, because a part of your self-improvement as well that maybe you're not considering in this exact moment is that fun and doing spontaneous things with friends, as long as you are engaging in ethically appropriate behavior and you're not doing anything crazy, is actually going to aid your personal development. Socializing with new people, putting yourself in new environments. So don't neglect that as well. You might think that spending all this time at home, reading, studying, watching podcasts, listening to educational information, making content, all of these different sorts of things are going to level you up more than anything else. But sometimes getting out there in the real world and mixing with new people and doing new, fun and interesting things are the things that will make you more progress in a shorter space of time. It's just about the balance, guys. So find your balance. But if there's one thing to take from this video today, don't allow your self-improvement to turn you into a self-improvement weirdo and become too rigid and inflexible. Develop some balance. Find moments to have fun. Don't turn away your friends when they ask you to come out every time. Spend some time with them, but also spend some time on yourself. Don't do too much of one or the other. Okay? Look, guys, I really hope that you've taken some value from this video today. This is something that I really wish that I heard a little bit earlier in my self-development journey. So hopefully you take some of this on board, guys. If you did take some value from the video today, make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. It's absolutely free. And I'm going to be here almost every day. And drop your comments down below and let me know what you think. And guys, if you are interested, join my free men's Discord community. I'm going to leave the link down below in the description. It's just a community whereby we're going to help each other to level up, help each other through difficulties, and help each other to improve every single day. And if you're interested in one-to-one coaching with me on a more personal basis, the link is down below and you can book yourself a coaching call with me. And look, we'll go through some of the difficulties you're having at the moment and we'll build a plan for you to get some real results in your personal and professional life. Look, guys, as always, thank you very much for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next one.